Hello guys, welcome to my channel. And so today we are going to learn how to cut your half length, that is your shoulder to waist, which you can also use it to sew crop top, or if you want to join it to skirt to make a straight dress. And so that's what you are going to do today. It's very simple and easy. So please, if you are watching me and you have not yet subscribed, I beg you, please consider subscribing. Okay, like this video, share, leave a comment as well.
Our scissors, our curves, our straight ruler, our tape measure, and our pattern paper. Okay, the measurement you are going to need are bust measurement. Bust is 42. 42, you will divide it into 4, and that is going to give us 10.5. Then we will need our shoulder to waist, which is 17. Then we will need shoulder to bust, which is 11. Then we will need our dart. Our dart is 9. We'll divide it into 2, making 4.5. Then we need our back measurement. Back measurement is 16. We'll divide it into 2, making 8. So let's go on. In deciding the breadth, we are going to use the bigger part of our measurement. And when we look at the measurement, the bigger part is our bust. And that is bust 42 divided into 4. And that is what gives us 10.5. And so 10.5, we are going to add allowance to what we are doing. 10.5. This is 10.5. This is 10.5. We are going to add 3 inches allowance to it. The 3 inches, 1 inch will be for that, and the 2 inches will be for allowance. Okay, and so this is it. It's going to be 13.5. So 13.5 folded into 2. 13.5 folded into 2. Okay, and our half length is 17. So we'll mark 17 here. This is our waist, our shoulder to waist. You can decide to add 2 inches allowance to it. If you are joining it to a skirt, then you just add 1 inch allowance. But if you are making it a crop top, you can add 2 inches, or you can decide the length of your crop top. Okay, we are going to measure our shoulder to bust, which is 11. Okay, so this is it. We are going to measure our back measurement. Our back is 16 divided into 2, making 8. So this is 8. And then from there we'll measure 9. Our armhole is 18. 18 divided into 2 is 9. And so that's where we'll have our armhole. This one is 9. Okay. And our neck width, we are using 4 inches. Then the front of the neck, we are going to make it 4. Then the back of the neck, we will make it 7. As for the depth and the width, it all depends on your preference. So we are going to have a shoulder slope of 1 inch. Shoulder slope of 1 inch, and that is because human beings, our shoulders are not straight, they slope a bit, and so that's what we are determining here. And then you will decide the neck you want to use. I am using a round neck shape. Okay, so this is back, this is front. The back is lower than the front neck. Now we come to the armhole too. We'll draw our armhole. Then we'll determine our front armhole. And so we are going to, that is 8 divided into 2, making for the mark 0.5. This is 0.5. So this is front. So we are going to place our dart. Our dart is 9, so mark 4.5 here. You come to the waistline, you mark 4.5. We'll draw the line, we'll join the points. Okay, then at the waistline, mark 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. These are bases, so then we join our darts. And so this is our darts, and then we are going to place our measurement. Our bust is 10.5 plus 2 inches allowance, making 12.5. 12.5, and our waist is 8.5 plus 1 inch dart. This is the dart, making 9.5 plus 2 inches allowance, making 11.5. So we'll measure our armhole. Our armhole is 9, that is 18 divided into 2, making 9. Then we'll add allowance. In case you want to join a sleeve, you add 1 to it, making 10. And then because you sew the upper part here, you add 1/2 inch to it, making 10.5. Then you leave either 1.5 or 2 inches allowance, so you are leaving 2 inches allowance. Okay, and then we'll join the points. So we'll first join the armhole to bust, and then so this is it. This is it. And so we are going to cut this. We will cut the back armhole, we will not cut the front. Now when we get to the neck area, because this is for front neck and this is for back neck, we have to trace the neck at the back area so that we can cut the front. So we have another paper for the back measurement, and the back we have a zip line, and the zip line is 1.5, and we are going to trace the lines in it so that we can cut our back neck separate from the front neck. Okay, so we'll cut this off. We are going to measure the dart for the back, and we are taking it from 8. This is 8. and this is our waistline. So we'll measure our 4.5 darts from the zip line. This is the zip line. You will not measure the 4.5 here, no, it's going to be on the zip line. And so this is our 4.5. So this is for the back. So in order to get this darts here, you can just follow the same principle. Pin here, pin here, pin here, pin here, and trace it at the back and draw the same thing. You have your dart also there. Now when we pick the front, we are going to cut the front neck. Sorry, this is the front neck. This is for the back neck. And so we are going to cut the front neck. We'll cut the front neck because the dress, the front is the back is lower than the front. Then we'll cut the front armhole. We'll cut the front armhole. And so we have it. This is it. And in order to get this dart at this place, you just have to trace it with a pin and mark it and get your darts just like this one. And so we have both the front and the back. So my dear, this is how to cut your half length. This is the back. You see the back is lower than the front. The back is lower than the front. You can even decide to make the front lower than the back, or make both back and front the same length. So this is it.